Hello to all incoming students to SMU. My name is Caroline de Brettell. I am the chair of the Department of Anthropology at SMU. I've been on the faculty since 1988. Since anthropology is not a subject that you study in high school, I would like to introduce you to my discipline of study and the programs and courses we offer at SMU. I encourage you to explore what we have to offer. But first, let me tell you a little bit more about why I got hooked on anthropology and why anthropology matters. Although I majored in Latin American studies in college, I took several courses in anthropology as part of that program. I was particularly influenced by two anthropology professors at Yale where I studied, Sidney Mintz, who conducted research on the islands of Puerto Rico and Haiti early in his career, and Michael Coe, a scholar of the ancient Maya. I stayed in touch with Professor Mintz throughout my career, and his book on sugar, titled Sweetness and Power, is one of my favorites. This is a book that my colleague Nicholas Stahnsdorf-Cisterna often assigns in his course on global processes. That is a course you should check out. I went on to Brown University to pursue a PhD in anthropology, drawn to the study of migrants and cities. As part of my undergraduate program, I had to learn both Spanish and Portuguese. And when I arrived in Providence, Rhode Island, where Brown is located, I found large populations of Portuguese immigrants. One thing led to another, and I conducted field research for many years in a small village in the north of Portugal, looking at the impact of primarily male immigration on the lives of the women left behind. I once had a Portuguese friend visiting who, upon noticing all the Portuguese ceramics and linens in my household, said, "You live in a casa portuguesa." And this is just one example of what she saw in my house. In more recent years, I've been studying immigrant populations in the Dallas area. If you are not from the Dallas area, you will notice when you arrive that this city is culturally rich and diverse, a place where people from all over the world have settled. What attracted me to anthropology? The ability to see the world, but also to come to understand another way of living, what we sometimes call a culture, in depth, and to explore similarities and differences in how people go about constructing their social, political, economic, and cultural worlds. Anthropologists tackle important problems such as population mobility, the impacts of humans on their environment, health and illness, political conflict, and social relations, the role of religion in the human experience, all within comparative frameworks across time and space, and frameworks that prioritize the context in which things happen and develop. This is why anthropology matters. So what is anthropology? It is the science of humanity, people of the past and people of the present. Anthropology is comprised of 4 subfields. Some now say 5. Cultural or social anthropology, which focuses on existing groups of people and the different worlds they inhabit. Archaeology, which focuses on the human past through the material traces that people have left behind for us to unearth. Biological anthropology, which focuses on questions of human evolution, how we have come to be what we are, as well as the complex relationship between biology and culture. And then linguistic anthropology, which focuses on the structure and nature of human language and the relationship between language and culture. Finally, there is applied anthropology, which engages in problem solving in multiple contexts across the globe. Applied anthropologists often work for NGOs or private organizations. Others work for the US government, for USAID, for example, as it confronts the Ebola outbreak, or right now, COVID-19 in the developing world. Or like one of our graduates who works for Dallas County in their public health division. Finally, applied anthropologists work in heritage preservation or for our national parks. The opportunities are endless. Our faculty and our programs at SMU reflect this diversity of the discipline. You can pursue either a BA or a BS in anthropology, the second degree with more hours and more scientific content. If you decide to major in anthropology as a standalone major or as a second major, you will get rich training in research methods and writing and in critical skills of analysis. You will learn a good deal about the rest of the world, of the past, and of the present. You can take the knowledge and skills of anthropology to any number of professions, working either for the public or the private sector. In addition to our major, we offer a number of minors in anthropology that complement a host of majors within the university. providing you with broader critical thinking skills and in-depth cross-cultural understanding. It's a very good minor that accompanies a business major at SMU. One is the general minor. A second is a minor which focuses particularly on archaeology. A third is cultural anthropology for those who have more of an interest in current day problems and issues. A fourth is biomedical, or the biomedical minor, which particularly emphasizes a biocultural approach to the study of health and illness. A fifth is our new minor in environmental anthropology, which is growing in interest among SMU students. Among the courses we offer in anthropology, and this is just a smattering, are forensic anthropology, our CSI factor course, human nature, which asks, is there a human nature, and how do we recognize it when we see it? Fantastic archaeology, a course that focuses on a host of pseudoscientific claims and hoaxes about the archaeological record, and in the process teaches you how to carefully evaluate scientific evidence. What could be more important in our current COVID-19 context? Health, healing, and ethics, which focuses on the complex political, economic, cultural, and social factors behind individual and group illness. Again, something applicable to COVID-19. Good Eats and Forbidden Fruits, which offers a biocultural perspective on food, exploring issues like nutrition and the global markets and cultures of eating. And Self, Culture, and Mind, which examines the interplay of culture, mind, and self in various Western and non-Western societies. We offer also a host of courses focusing on environmental issues, sustainable living, Paradise Lost, toxic topics, and humanity and global environmental change. We also offer a range of courses, or what we call regional courses, that focus on various populations across the globe: East Asia, Latin America, Africa, Europe, North American Indians. Many of our courses satisfy breadth requirements and proficiency requirements that are part of the common curriculum. Many of them also help you fulfill the science requirements in the curriculum. So check us out. The Anthropology Department at SMU offers lots of opportunities for hands-on or one-on-one research with faculty members in their labs or working with archaeological collections. We also have a field school in Taos, New Mexico. Can you think of any better way to engage in science than a summer working on a dig in a beautiful part of the country? Our program supports internships, and we have an internal fund to which our majors can apply to support independent research or for help traveling to a professional meeting to present the work that they have done under the auspices or supervision of one of our faculty members. Before I close, I want to tell you about our new and very popular major in health and society. This is an interdisciplinary major, but one that has medical anthropology at its core. It too offers a BA degree and a BS degree, two separate tracks. Many pre-med students have found that the major is exciting precisely because it offers them the opportunity to take a range of courses in different disciplines and departments, and hence to learn about multiple perspectives on health and healing. Some of the courses are policy focused with hands-on applications, while others critically examine health challenges and outcomes across the globe. Please visit our webpage at www.smu.edu/anthro to explore further what we have to offer and the research interests of our faculty, as well as the accomplishments of our undergraduate and graduate students. There you will find information on some of the latest research published by our faculty, including Dr. Stansdorf Cisterna's book on food safety after Fukushima in Japan, Dr. Smith-Morris's book on indigenous communalism, belonging, healthy communities, and decolonizing the collective, and most recently, and hot off the press, Dr. Mark McCoy's book, Maps for Time Travelers, How Archaeologists Use Technology to Bring us Closer to the Past, just to name the most recent contributions. Welcome to SMU, and may your time and your years on the hilltop be joyous, productive, and life-changing.